SAT, and there are 1 billion of them. Just joking, there's only 5.
So we use Wbstrat and PSI interchangeably.
That is Wbst is the keyword.
Mm-hmm.
Now I pull both the Wbst and the actual word Wbstrat, okay? I pull both words when I'm trying to pull Wbstrat, just so I'm getting everything.
You play too much. Yeah, she put in the
So
chat.
this claim,
Mm-hmm.
this claim is specialty ASC Wbstrat. Now, please take note of this. If you have a place of service 22 or 23 that's holding Wbstrat, you actually use this SAT, even though it's not an ASC. This is because this is also kind of the generic Wbstrat pricing SAT, okay? So yes, I know that doesn't make any sense that you would use the ASC one for non-ASC claims, but you do.
Did that end in PDF?
Hmm?
That one that you pulled, is that the ASC Wbstrat.pdf?
Yes.
No. Yes.
And just to make sure that I heard you correctly, you said use the ASC even for non-ASC claims.
If the place of service is regular outpatient, like 22 or 23. So, because what you'll see is if you have inpatient, we have an inpatient Wbstrat. Okay.
Sure.
So if you have, there's actually one for dialysis too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is kind of your claims holder from Wbstrat. Where do you go? The thing with this one though is it doesn't tell you to use the ASC, but the ASC one is actually kind of the default one. Okay. But you can see if your place of service is 21, you would use the institutional or the rehab. If
so it'll tell you if you pulled the wrong one.
Yeah. But if your place of service is just 22 or 23, you use the ASC. That's kind of the default one. So it doesn't tell you in here. I'm just telling you because you're going to be like, I don't know what to do. Where do I go? You just go to the ASC. The other reason we use the ASC is the ASC. The reason we use the ASC as a default for 22s and 23s is down here in the SAT, it's going to tell us what to do with the return codes, okay? So let's say you're pricing a claim that's place of service 22, and you have a recurring code of 09. Well, we would deny that with DMN 10, okay? Regardless of if it's ASC
I don't
or
see
whatever.
any of that information. I'm on the wrong one. Can you go to the top again? Because I thought I had what you were at.
This is the one I'm in.
And can you show the SATs again on your internet because I can't.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble finding that too. Like, which one is it?
It's this one. It's the fifth one. Right here. Ready, got it? Right. So, the quirk about the ASC claims is sometimes they're professional. So, you can have professional claims, that are ASCs, and they're actually the facility. And then sometimes the facility bills on a UB. I don't know why. But anyway, this SAT would be for both. Okay. So the first thing they want us to do is we are going to access the image. Let's get my claim image here. Okay, so my claim is for Florida. It is for a surgery center. Says there's COB information. I don't expect to see any, and I don't have any. So this says WellCare, Medicare Advantage, and Sunshine. Sunshine State Healthcare is actually WellCare Florida. So their Florida plan is called Sunshine State Healthcare. So, yep, no COB information attached. Okay. So now I'm going to access the provider's contract screen. Just tell me I did not close. Good. Okay. I'm entering my PROVC. And I want to look at my pricing and adjudication details to see, okay, my claim is pulling the WMR price, institutional 9999. And it's ASCMR, so this is ASC manual pricing. So, to find my WMR, my provider is PAR. And now I'm going to highlight the vendor screen down here. And I'm going to do my Control D to get my pricing and adjudication details to come up. So this claim is an ASCMR and it prices the claim at 100%. Okay? And that's what I'm doing here in step 2. So it's asking us if claim is Kentucky and price rules ASKMD. That does. If the provider is located to pay Medicaid rates, we would use the Medicaid facility ID. If the provider is loaded to pay at Medicare rates, we need to find the ASC facility ID or the MPI, okay? So if we're talking about the FID, facility ID, that is the Medicare identifier number. When it is an ASC, it always starts with an O number, so it could be 10, 12, 07, then C, and then there'll be 3